Correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Hi, is David Hankinson there?
Yeah, David Hinkson is in prison, and this is not him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody gave me the number from prison here. I'm for help for my case.
Yeah. Okay. So what you've done is, my name is Rudy Davis, and I run a prison ministry, and I record all my phone calls, and I give a voice to the voiceless. So
Okay.
if you want this call to be published to the public, you can put out a public announcement for help, and you can tell everybody who you are, how they can write to you, and things like that. But David Hinkson is my friend, and he's in prison right now.
Yeah, I definitely would like that. I'm in Lunenburg Correctional Center. I was wrongfully convicted in Hampton. I've been down 17 years, and I really need some help.
Okay, so just maybe you give your name and a little bit of background on why you're wrongfully convicted, where people can write letters to you, and I'll put this up on the internet so people can hear your voice. So that's how we operate.
All right, I'd like that. I really would.
Okay, so what's your name and what prison are you in again? And then tell us a little bit about your case.
All right, my name is Mark Ezzell. My state number is 1125125. I'm at Lunenburg Correctional Center. I was convicted in the city of Hampton in 2003, 2004 of robbery, maiming, and grand larceny of a firearm. The victim in my case testified at my preliminary hearing that I never robbed him. I never done nothing to him. I gave him help. I called the EMTs and everything else for him. A buddy of mine, come to find out, had robbed a dude, and because he had crack cocaine charges and stuff, he started cooperating with the police and told him I left the door unlocked for him to rob the guy. The detective testified in my in my trial, there was no sign of forced entry, but then he turned around and said that there was a 5x5 glass window pane missing out front door, which shows there was a sign of forced entry. I didn't leave the front door unlocked. The victim was never at my trial. He died. He wasn't at trial. He was in the hospital for trial and died 2 days before my sentencing. So there was nothing from the victim at all in my case. I received 15 years. Everybody that was involved, the male and the female, who got deals for burglaries and everything else they were involved in, have been home years ago. I'm still locked up.
Okay, and I know you said your name earlier, but can you say it one more time, please? It was a little bit...
Mark, M-A-R-K-E-Z-Z-E-L-L. That's my last name, Ezzell.
Ezzell, okay. And how long have you been in prison? How long have you been in prison?
17 years right now. I'm going on my 17th year.
I thought you said you got a 15-year sentence. Why would you be in prison 17 years?
Because I got another case that involves assault and battery while I was out on bond, to where it was supposed to only been assault and battery, and the judge told me, but because I had been out on bond on this case here, she basically told me, the Commonwealth attorney told her, don't reduce my charges down to assault and battery, which that's all it was. They gave me 5 years for attempted aggravated malicious wounding and suspended it all but 5, and they gave me, for the assault, they gave me 5 years to suspended 3, which left me with 7. And then this case here I'm talking about, they gave me 15 for. I'm done with that first time.
How many more years you looking at?
I've got 3 years and 8 months. I go home September the 28th of 2022. I'll be done 19 years and 5 days.
Okay. So I'm going to find your mailing address. Can you say the name of your facility again so I can put the proper mailing address for people to write to you?
It's Lunenburg Correctional Center. It's at 690 Falls Road, Victoria, Virginia, and I don't remember the zip code right off the line.
Okay, I'll find the address once I look up the name of the facility. I got to tell you, I'm in the prison ministry. I get a lot of phone calls from prisoners, and the way that your phone call came through with having me put my credit card number in was a little bit odd, but maybe that's the way Virginia does it. How did you hear about this phone number? I'm just curious how you heard about us.
I've got a buddy named Anthony Bonetti that's locked up here with me, that's from Hampton, where I'm from, told me about you.
Okay.
Told me that, that y'all are trying to help him. And the other thing I wanted to put out there is this here. I was basically, even innocent project out of Washington, D.C. looked at my case and said I shouldn't be locked up. They convicted me based on my last name. My cousins and stuff have been in a lot of trouble down there, and the Commonwealth attorney has basically said, you know what, we convicted him based off his code. And that's something else I want to put out there too. I had a jailhouse snitch come in on my case, and right before I was sentenced, they found out he had lied in a bunch of other cases, and they never would overturn my case. They overturned everybody else's case but mine.
Okay.
And
All right.
Jailhouse snitch. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Jailhouse snitches are a common tool of the devil, and the prosecution seems to use that all the time. I don't put any credibility on jailhouse snitches, but
the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name was Jimmy Baggett. He's at Greensville. Greensville Correctional Center. He got caught lying in a guy named DeJuan Dickerson's case in a murder case in Hampton. And my case was the first case that he ever came in on. And once I was convicted, I was sentenced. It was before the 21-day rule, and my lawyer and the Commonwealth attorney swept it underneath the rug until after the 21 days, and then told me, oh, it was after the 21-day rule, but it is newly discovered evidence.
Okay. Well, you've reached a Christian prison ministry. We follow the Bible and the Lord Jesus Christ. I got two questions for you. Do you need a Bible? If so, we can get you one. And then the second thing is, when people see you or hear you on social media, when they hear you speak, what would you like for them to do? Would you like for them to write you a letter and engage you in a conversation? Are you looking for legal help? We don't really get involved in legal help. I'm going to mail you a letter that tells you more about our prison ministry. But what do you need a Bible, and what would you like for people to do once they find out about your case and your address?
Sure, I would like a Bible. I do believe in the Lord Jesus Christ. And
Amen.
yeah, I mean, any type of help would help, even if it's just friendship to write me or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've been in there a long time. You've been in there a long time.
I have. I've been here a long time, and I really don't have no family, no friends. Only thing I got is my mom and dad, and they're ill. So.
Yeah. How old are you now? How old are you now?
I'm 43. I came in when I was 27 years old.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, very good. Mark, I will get this up on YouTube, Facebook, and BitChute, which is the three forms of social media that I use. I'm going to put your address on the screen, and so people can write a letter to you. I'll try to find a picture of you on the internet, but sometimes that's not always possible. And I'm going to mail you a letter, so sometime either later this week or early next week, you'll get a letter from our prison ministry that tells you what we're all about, and then you can return the letter if you like. Respond back.
Okay, and if you want, I'll give you my parents' number too, and if you want, you can let them know that it's on Facebook too, if you would, please.
Sure. I'm assuming this is going to be a private. I'll cut this part out. Yeah, I don't think you want their phone number to go out publicly, so.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay,
Please.
yeah.
All right, my mom and dad's number is 70.
Okay.
And you can let them know when you put it up so they can look at it too, if possible.
Okay. Very good.
I really appreciate you, man. I really do. You're a blessing.
No problem. Well, our ministry gives a voice to the voiceless. We do believe that we have a corrupt criminal justice system, and many times you guys get buried in the system, and your story doesn't get out. So I don't know much about your case other than what you told us, but we will get your story out, and I encourage people to write you a letter and learn more about you and what's going on. And God bless you, man. God bless you, and may the Lord lead and guide you and protect you as you go forward.
And I really want to thank you, and God bless you too, brother.
All right.
Keep in touch, and I will write you once you write me, okay?
Okay, I'm going to get you a letter later this week or early next week. God bless you, Mark.
God bless you too, brother.
Okay.
God bless, and I'll talk at you later.
Okay, all right, take care.
All right, my friend.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you for using GTL.